Welcome back, another Foo-ology podcast. I'm here with the homie Eddie. We're out here, man. It was raining a little bit, but look at the view. You guys see the boat going by? People snorkeling out here. Man, can it get better than this? You guys let me know in the comments, bro.
I mean, you hear the wave crashings in the background, and
people
out here
paddleboarding.
I mean, this is what it is about, man. You guys have to go more into nature. Always tap into nature.
Yep.
I think nowadays, bro, they want to disconnect you from nature, from good food. You want to eat everything frozen. They want you to eat everything frozen in a box that's been out for months.
Wow.
In a can and everything. It's like, bro.
Why do you think that is, bro?
Because the more, like how we were talking about, the more fresh the food is, the more energy it has to you, bro. Mm-hmm. The more the food has been like boxed up or whatever for months, like you get that laziness. It gives you a laziness to you, bro. You know. And
so it's like that saying that they say you are what you eat, right?
Exactly. That's why they say, you know, you have to be careful eating certain animals and things like that, because you eat a pig, bro. The pig eats anything, bro. What do you think? That becomes part of your blood, becomes your DNA. The animal becomes your DNA. So you don't think you're gonna take on some of that behavior, bro?
And that's why Muslims don't eat pork, bro.
Yeah, you don't eat pork.
And that's why I don't eat pork too, bro.
Yeah, man. Pork, I used to love it, bro. I used to love it for years, my whole life. But honestly, my whole life I also had a lot of digestive problems too, you know?
After eating that shit.
After eating that and beef, because I realized that if you're Mexican, bro, if you have indigenous genetics, the indigenous people of this continent, they didn't have pigs here, bro. There was no cows here, there was no pigs. Ooh. All they had here was maybe every now and then they had deer, maybe, or turkey and fish. And like different type of fish.
Ooh,
but facts. They didn't really have any cattle like pork and beef out here for thousands of years. They never had that here, bro. Damn. So you got to think about what that means. And even if they had that, it was only a one-time thing, you know. But nowadays we're so used to just eating that goyslop, bro. We're eating that every day. You're eating that nasty ass pork and that's been in the fridge for a month. And that beef that's been in the fridge for 3 months, and you make a burger out of it, and it's like, bro, you eat that every day, and then you have all these digestive issues, you're depressed, you have all this anxiety, people are over here killing each other, and you're like, bro, you're eating this nasty ass shit, you think your mind's gonna be sharp?
Damn, yeah, that's true.
You think your mind is gonna be at its best when you're eating food that's been in a fucking closet for fucking 5 months, and then they sell it to you at Stater Brothers and fucking Walmart shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
I literally ate chicken in Walmart and from Walmart randomly.
Oh man,
if you ever bought chicken from Walmart, I try not even to go to Walmart. I can't remember the last time I've been there, but I remember within the past 3 years I bought a piece of chicken from Walmart, bro.
Yeah,
the rotisserie shit.
Yeah, was it good?
Fuck no, bro. That shit was some alien shit, man. Some programmed chicken shit, man. That shit was like
rubber. What was rubber?
You grab that shit like
shrunk.
It turns into spaghetti, bro. You grab a piece of the meat and you go like this. That shit turns into spaghetti. And I'm like, what the fuck am I eating right now, man? You're eating the fucking Prometheus alien.
They're profiting over people. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, man. But
that's sad too.
We say that just to say, stay positive.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah. At the same time, like you could do your own. Because next year we're gonna fast, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
We're gonna fast. It could be 3 days. It could be 2 days. Whatever you guys want to do. I suggest you should fast, because it's like also too. It's a. I'm Catholic. We're Catholic. I don't know if you're Catholic, bro, but
we're
most of the majority
in the Mexican shit.
Yeah, most of the majority of the Mexicans are Catholic, right? So they always say that we always have to fast on a Friday, and Friday you have to give up something. You have to give up meat, and it's because the homie Jesus was killed on a Good Friday, bro. So that day you have to sacrifice something, because also it's like it doesn't make you only disciplined, but it shows you that in life you don't really need it, bro. It just goes by, bro. It goes by, because I'm also gonna do like no drinking for 1 month again, bro. It's nothing, bro. It's like, man, it's all your mindset, bro. Like, we're all controlled. They want to control you, and that's the big lie of this shit, bro.
That's a fact.
They sell you all these advertisements, going back on this other shitful, but they do. Yeah.
They sell you all this bullshit, and then they give you all this bad food, and they don't teach you about the real nutrition.
Exactly.
So the food pyramid back in the day, bro. Like when we learned what we learned as when we were kids, man. We learned you have to have the food pyramid with the bread and the vegetables. Later it came out that was all bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
They said who funded that? It was all the stupid ass companies trying to make money off of people. They funded these studies, and that's why you have to be very careful with the medical industry, bro. Medical industry, be very careful about that, because a lot of these studies, the only reason they happen is because they are funded by people who are trying to get an answer or trying to get a result. They're not trying to get the truth. They want to make a study happen, and they're like, hey, we'll get a bunch of doctors. We're going to pay you this amount of money for you guys to test this thing out so we can promote our product through you guys. And even if it's true, even if it's fake, it doesn't really matter, because we're going to pay them off. And a struggling doctor with all these fucking debt and bills and shit, you don't think they're going to take the money, bro? Of course they take the money. That's why our system is fucked up. Bro, in the US, the medical system, you don't go to get fixed. You go to get a Band-Aid, and then they charge you $1,000 for a fucking Band-Aid. Oh, no, mama. And this is a capitalistic system. But that's the reason why it's broken. And they take advantage of that. The pharmaceutical industry, they take advantage of it, and this is not just with the medical stuff, but the medical is the most, it shows you how it is, bro. It just shows you how the system is. So, anytime you have money, they fund the studies to prove that what they want to prove, basically, right?
Yeah. And at the same time, it's like, that's why we go to more like you go to clinical hospitals, where it's like more low key. What do you have? I'm gonna inject you with this B12 or whatever they're gonna inject you with to make you feel better, because they're not trying to play games. They want to help people. And there's also clinics that, like I said, they want to help you out. They're not there to put you on like that medicine that you're gonna have to be coming back for the next 3 months, 6 months. Oh, you need a refill. Why do you need a refill for this shit, bro? Why do you need a refill for your drink? You know, not your drink. I was talking about your drink. For your prescription. I do need a refill for. Nah, but like your prescription, your prescription. So it's like people that want to help you out, bro. They're broken down by the system, because it's a money-hungry eating thing that they want you to come back. They feed off that shit. They're like, all right, man, we got to get this guy. We got to make him come back. It's like ADHD, obesity. They give you more shit to get you fucked up.
Addicted and shit.
Addicted. But if you guys, and it's the beauty of, like we were talking about, the beauty of this internet stuff shit, the World Wide Web shit is like, you guys can see, this is your third eye right now. This is your third eye, because you're opening up to seeing more things that are corrupt and are good for you. And they don't want you to see that, because back then they had more control of the media, the television, and we talked about that, television, you know, if you say it slow. And they just want you to focus on that. And they had the power to do that. But now it broken down because the homie Jesus Christ came through, bro. So he's like, he broke this, you know what? We're gonna do some other thing. You guys can't beat me. All right, give them some Foo-ology, come through. And now that's why we're here, right?
Exactly.
But at the same time, it's like you have other platforms that are teaching you and telling you that what's good and bad for you. And that's why, I don't know if you heard too, but you know, people, you guys can eat whatever the fuck you want. You guys can eat whatever you want. But I know that a lot of businesses of Jack in the Box are closing down right now, bro. They're closing down because people are just feeling like, not just only Jack in the Box, but talk about all this other shit. It's like trash food, bro, and you're paying like if you're eating if you're eating a lobster, they're charging that price for some fucking goyslop, bro.
Yeah, exactly, exactly that, man.
So people are seeing this shit, and this is a trend, and I love it because people are opening up to their health, and like Foo-ology, bro, we're all about progressing and getting better in life, bro. We're not about like lying to your asses, like clavicus, the clitoris full ass, clitoris full, supported by all these Jewish fools, bro.
Israeli,
and some other shit, and you have Ben Shapiro talking about other shit, right? And this is us talking about the truth, bro. Cause there's a good saying, bro. There's a good saying, my boy. This saying is there's a good saying. So it says in what we're doing with the podcast, and it's cool too, cause we're not even sacrificing nothing, bro. But we're just telling the truth, right? It's better to die as a free man than to live as a coward. A coward dies 1,000 times. A courageous man only dies once.
Ooh.
And it's better and it's cheaper to share a truth than to sell a lie. I'll say that again. It's a lot cheaper to share the truth than to share a lie. Why? Because sell a lie. Because you have the media. You have all these platforms, advertisements. They're selling you this big lie, right? And the truth, it could be anybody, bro. Man, just anybody that's courageous, that is willing to put themselves out there, so the youth can be better, bro. And at the same time, that's why it's so hard to find the people that are really true, bro. Because nowadays people hide in the shelves, and I think that's it's been programmed like that. Because people that shy out, they're too scared to talk about the truth. And we did some videos about this, like who shot this guy, who shot that guy, right? People were scared to say that. Why are you scared, bro? You're living in America. Isn't America freedom of speech? Now you have these fools over here scared about, you even have like Joe Rogan, all these fools scared about talking about the truth, bro. Why is that, man? The truth should be the priority of the people, bro. To make everybody understand and know what's going on without having the Secret Service, the CIA telling you all this bullshit, bro. But yet you have all these other fools that be telling you, oh, no, you know what? This is good and this is bad, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta stick to your head, stick to the truth, bro. That's why Foo-ology was born. We're here to tell you the truth, fool. We're not telling you no lie, bro. Why would we sell you a lie,
bro? The truth is easy.
The truth is easy to sell, fool.
But people make it hard.
The lie is the hard thing to do.
It takes billions, but that's what they have.
It takes billions of money to say, and all right, we're gonna do channel 34, we're gonna do channel 12, 11, Hollywood, channel 5, channel 4, channel 2. We're gonna sell all this bullshit. Yeah, you guys that's why we're here, bro. We're here to open you guys' mind, bro. And we're not crazy, but we opened up spiritually way beyond the realm of what you guys believe, bro. Like some other truth. When we were younger, we started. This was our trait. That's our trait, bro. You know. Yeah. To understand the truth, bro, and to give the truth. And it's hard to find a good ass and we talked about it many podcasts before, but it's hard to find a best friend, a good friend, bro, because everybody be on that fucking lying ass shit, man.
Yeah,
and it's
real
sad.
people are rare, bro.
Yeah, and it's sad. And if you're listening to this podcast, you're one of the truest and eye-opening people that you could find, bro. Because a lot of people be like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna turn this off. They're just talking too much negative shit. Nah, bro, we're showing you how it is, left and right. There's always a fucking play, bro. The moment there's something in the middle where it's like, all right, I agree with this guy. We'll say it, bro. It costs nothing, bro. But yeah, you have all the other fools to be like, oh yeah, they're gonna pay. Israel's paying them $6,000 to fucking talk about positive shit about them, right? Come on, man. I wouldn't sell out, and I know the homie wouldn't sell out. Fuck you guys, but if you guys trying to buy us out, that shit ain't gonna happen, bro. But anyways, that's what I think about that, bro. That's
no, that's a fact.
Think,
that's 100% true, man. It's like people will sell out so easily nowadays, but that's just like the natural shit, man. But it brings me back to this other point of like, I don't know if you guys have heard, if you're on TikTok, particularly TikTok, bro, for whatever reason, December 28th, which if you're into numerology, you know that's like a money day, because the 28 number is like a money number type of shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, on TikTok, on the December 28th, they really pushed really hard on a movie called Marty Supreme. If you're listening to this, I don't know what age range you're in, but if you're in the younger age range, you'll probably understand what I'm talking about. But if you're in the older one, you probably won't. But what I noticed is that they really pushed in that movie. They really pushed it like hard, bro. Like every other scroll that I did was some influencer talking about Marty Supreme is the next fucking Oscar movie. You know what? I just watched Marty Supreme and I think it's the next fucking this and that. And I think it just makes you so inspired and this and that. And I'm like, bro, something really alarmed started going off in my head, bro. Like I just started seeing all these scrolls. I'm like, man, just the alarm bells started ringing. And I'm like, you know what? Then I did some research, right? So TikTok is run by the Israeli media, Zionist media, right?
Yep,
Netanyahu just talked about how TikTok is their biggest battleground. There's a clip we made about that. You could look that up. That's a verifiable fact. Not only that,
embarrassing.
The director of that movie, Marty Supreme, is a Jewish man. The actor is a Jewish guy, Timothy Chalamet. The movie is based off a Jewish guy who was in a ping pong guy. I didn't watch the movie, but he's a ping pong guy from fucking 1950s. Anyways, they really marketed this movie so fucking hard to the youth. And what is this movie about, bro? This movie is about hustle culture, right? I don't know if you guys know what hustle culture is, but hustle culture is what they sell you in every movie. It's what the media sells you in the rap music. It's what the media sells you in the fucking the black and brown. They sell the hustle culture. They sell the capitalism because they know that that's what is going to keep you trapped.
The magazines.
They sell you that narrative.
Sheesh.
Because that narrative is what's going to keep you trapped and listen to them. It's going to keep you a slave, bro. Like they sell you literal goyslop. This is the movie version of goyslop. Superhero movies, Marvel, fucking DC Comics, fucking Batman, this is all goyslop. Marty Supreme is goyslop, bro. This is just another version of you being trapped in a cycle. They want you to fucking be a shitty person and be inspired by shitty people, to destroy yourself, destroy people around you, to fucking continue being hustle culture, when in reality, as much as you want to hustle, you'll never be at their level. The people who made this movie, the people who funded this movie, the people who were born into the roles of this movie based off ethnicity and networking, these people never had to hustle, bro. But they sell you the dream. And guess what the tagline of Marty Supreme is? Dream big. So at a time when the economy is the worst, the job market is the worst, Trump is double his net worth, his son made $90 million, people are scamming every fucking buddy left and right, Israel is going to the top, fucking scamming everybody. They want you to sell you the big ass dream. Dream big, fool. Hustle your ass to the top. Yeah, right, dog. No,
God, and talking about the Mexican, the Mexican, nah, not the Mexican fool, but the president of the United States, fool. They gave, when this fool was elected and sat at the white chair, bruh. Netanyahu was there, fool. This is the prime minister of Israel. He gave him a golden beeper, a golden beeper, bruh. And I just heard this on the Jake Shields podcast, the homie, bruh. And the reason why they give this guy this is because that's a warning for you to bend down to Israel.
It's a symbol.
It's a symbol to, if you say something else, you already know what's gonna happen to you, bruh. Just like they got Michael Jackson and Charlie Keister and all this shit, bro. And it just went away, bro. It's like if you, bro, for everybody that's watching this, you have no connections. You're just born on this earth, like these fucking, this earth, right? If you're born on this earth and you do a courageous crime, or you do this and that, you do some scamming stuff on crypto, you get $100,000, 50, whatever. They're gonna come after your ass, bro. They're gonna come after your ass, right? Yet these politicians and these other people, they're stealing billions of dollars and they're not going to prison. It's because they already know that someone is backing them up. And when people are scared to tell the truth, it's because evil is lurking around them. It's like looking in back of them, bro. It's like if you say something, I'm right here. You better not say nothing bad about me. But these guys are all scared. They're all wimps, bro. They're all sold out fools, bro. They're all sold out people, bro. And that's the sad part, because when John F. Kennedy was the president, bro, this fool tried to hide all this CIA, the Secret Service. Why are you gonna hide shit from your own people, bro? That doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense. Why are you gonna share? Why are you gonna hide the shit from people that were born in this country, bro? Isn't this country supposed to be united? Be about the people? All right, you come to America. All right, you're gonna make this of yourself, but yet these people here have made it a bank ground that if you sell lies and you stay on your ground, you're gonna make billions, millions of dollars. And we're pushing all this. And who owns all the banks? Just say that right there. Who owns all the banks, people? Just Google it right now for you if you think we're lying. Google who owns all the banks, who owns all these fucked up corporations, the OnlyFans, that porn shit, and you're gonna do your research right there, bro. That's gonna open up your eyes and say that, you know what, I'm not for that. But if you are, it's cool. That's for you. But for me, that's not for me, my boy. You know. Fact, but if you guys Google that shit, it's gonna take you direct. And Google is also ran by some your people. Not your people, but you know. But Google is ran by other people. But at the same time, Jewish people. Google is ran by Jewish people, and we talked about last podcast. There's a lot of family, like the Risenbergs or whatever the fuck their name is, bruh. All these other shit, right?
The Rothschilds.
Yeah, worth trillions, billions of dollars. You can't stop the amount of money these guys be making, and they're cold-hearted, bro. So, and I feel like they're half back then, bro. It was like a.
You think that they're like reptilian shit?
Yeah, like there's this ancient Mexican accounts, right? And it's our version of like the Eve story, right?
Adam and Eve
story. But this guy, it just brought to my attention because it was like a Mexican thing, right? That it was it was like a fearsome dragon and a reptilian. So he was half reptilian, half human. But he had the knowledge, bro, and he wanted to connect he was on Earth. He wanted to connect to people and tell them the spiritual truth. It was like 150 million years ago, bro. This guy was here. He was half that, half this, because he wanted to speak out the truth. But he got crucified for this shit, bro. He got keistered, because I'm reading this book, right? It's called The Biggest Lie, David Icke's. They went to the city called I'm gonna mispronounce this shit, bro. But it's
Sitka?
No. It's those were some giants, bro. But I think it's called Utherum, bro. Utherum or some shit like that.
All right.
But this guy, this city, there's a wife. He sent 2 sons to this earth, right? Our earth. And those are the guys that created the Homo sapiens, bro. They created the Homo sapiens, and after that, it became a great rival. Because both brothers, one wanted to be bigger than the other, and that's why you have your own family members hitting on you, bro. They have all these fools that, just imagine, if people don't know you, you think your own family member's not gonna hate on you? And this is where this came from, bro. It came from like, this guy's bigger than me, I gotta take this guy down. So you had 2 people on this planet Earth, Homo sapiens, that came here to this planet fucking Earth, bro, and they wanted to fight each other just because of like, oh, I'm better than you, you know, and that ego shit, bro. And all that shit started existing, and it just went haywire, bro.
That makes a lot of sense, bro.
And it's also like reptilian shit, right? So there's this thing, bro. There's this thing. It's called, you guys ever heard of the Ninja Turtles? The Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles. So there's this thing, bro. So the Ninja Turtles, right? There are people that save the earth, save people, right, from harm. But if you look at it in a dark story, bro, these fools right here, bro. The Ninja Turtles, bro. The sock right here, man. The Ninja Turtles right here.
Damn,
so the Ninja Turtles,
bro.
They're reptilian people, right? And they live underground. And they like pizza. Cheese pizza, to be precise, bro. To be precise. Cheese pizza, to be precise.
Damn.
And what do all these messages, you guys are thinking like, oh man, these guys are crazy. No, bro. So this message is like, okay, they're Ninja Turtles. They live underground, and they have this lady wearing a yellow suit, whatever, is the media protecting the reptilians. Damn. And we always hated on some guy named Shredder. This guy was named Shredder, bro. Shredder was the guy that was trying to kill the Ninja Turtles, bro.
No way. For real?
Bro, yeah. So Shredder was the guy that was trying to kill the Ninja Turtles. Yet these guys lived underground in New York, to be precise.
Wow,
be precise, they live in New York, and we all know who a lot of people live in New York. They like cheese pizza, and they repeated this over and over. If you guys haven't seen Home Alone, if you guys see Home Alone, what does the main character, I forgot his fucking name, that white
Macaulay
boy,
Culkin.
what does he always repeat when he's by himself, bro? I want some cheese pizza just for me.
He's a kid.
And he's a kid. And even in the second one, he said the same thing. is there a cheese pizza for me? And this is a secret code
that they
for
use.
fucking pedophiles, bro. For pedophiles.
They do use that shit.
Be using that shit, bro. So now it's like you got the Ninja Turtles thinking they're heroes. They're gonna save you, bro. That's the dark, twisted story, bro. They're not gonna save you.
They play right in your face, man. They really, they play right in your goddamn face. And I think you guys, I don't care if you think we're crazy. Like whoever's listening to this, I don't care what your background is. I don't care if you think we're fucking crazy, bro. The fact of the matter is, there's people out there with much more smarts than you, much more experience than you, with much more resources than you, and they don't give a fuck about you, and they also enjoy it. Like they love to play in your goddamn face, bro. Ooh, and I think one of the biggest things that made me realize that they love to play in your fucking face is the fact that this is like it should make you angry. It should really make you angry. For example, if you're Mexican American, chances are, if you're in the United States, most people I know, the chances are you're probably more than 60% indigenous, bro. Genetically, if you take a DNA test right now, I would say you're from 50 to 60% Native American to this continent, right? So that means in your blood, literally in your blood, in my blood, in your blood, in whoever's blood just listen to this, you have more than, I would say, 60,000 years connected to this land. 60,000 years, right? These motherfuckers from Europe came here about 500 years ago. We're here for 60,000 years, and that's even being generous. There's a place in Mexico called, I'm gonna mispronounce this, but it's called Huatlayuco or some shit like that. Some weird name, but there's a place in Mexico by Veracruz that scientists have pinpointed that's more than 250,000 years, bro. So that there's humans there.
Yeah.
So we've been here for almost 250,000 years, and they turn around, they come here 500 years ago, they genocide 90% of the people here. Ooh. They rewrite the history, they make themselves the heroes, they take your culture, they take your identity, and then they sit here, and the audacity, the comedy, the joke of it, they sit here and they call you an alien.
Woo,
think about that, bro. They call you the alien.
Wow.
Is that not a joke? Is that not a fucking joke to you?
Oh.
If you trace their blood back, it goes to the other side of the world. If you trace my blood back, it goes to right here in this fucking place. And they call you an alien. Think about that.
That's crazy, bro. Also, too, bro, it's like the reptilian people, bro. They say in the histories, bro. They say in the histories that they're much larger, taller people. They're much smarter. They're way smarter than you, bro. That's what they say. They're smarter than you. They outthink. It's like if you have two brains, you have two people, they're gonna outthink you, right? And at the same time, they're really cold-hearted, bro. They're cold-hearted.
Super cold.
Why do you think this nation is ran by like people that will bomb children and be laughing at it, bro? Because a normal human will look at that and saying, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this to kids? But at the same time, they're out here, they're laughing at it, bro. They think it's a joke.
Literally.
And they think all of us, we're all a joke on some other shit, bro.
All right, we're back. Took a quick break. Foo-ology podcast. You already know it's New Year's.
Also, too, if you guys haven't, please subscribe, comment, and like our shit. And we're seeing the love, man. Only the true people, the truth that you guys like to hear the truth, and are really loyal to us, bro. All the Foo-ology community, bro. You guys are the best. And we see all the, we see the activity, we see the activity going on, how much people be following us, how much they be liking our shit and following, commenting on that good stuff, right? We appreciate you guys to the max, and we always try to get like beautiful sceneries like this here, You got the beach. You know, you guys could pour one, drink a beer with your homie or by yourself, and you guys can enjoy us talking. You guys can even mute us, bro. Just look at the scene, bro. Just like, if you guys don't want to hear this shit, just mute it and look at the scene. Look at this, man.
How's it gonna get better than this?
Man, we give you guys the best scenery that I have not seen in another podcast, bro.
And shout out to the homie. He's the one who has all these badass spots. And if you're around here, bro, I mean, you'll probably recognize some of these spots too. But man, like, it's good to have people who know what's up. And the homie right here, he knows all the chill ass spots. And we'll probably bring some crazier ass shit.
You too, bro. You too, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it gets much better than what we've had so far.
Just look at the background, bro. You got look at the sun, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, we're on, man, look at that house is worth millions of dollars and we're over here just chilling, bro. Like, we own this mother. We're the
random for sale. Some random
some fucking bum ass fool, bro, be saying you need to check in from Santa Ana, Orange County. Bro, who the fuck? Nobody knows your ass fool. Stop fucking playing, bro. You're a fucking trash can.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. They don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, some of these fools don't be watching the negative videos of like Santa Ana, Orange County, Garden Grove, man. All those fools are bummed, bro. They're bummed, bro. They don't even know what's better from, bro. But they're all here.
Mentality shit, bro. Like back in the day, I think even I listened to some fools from LA, East LA, all this shit. Some Mexicans, and there are people who, they said, there's people who live in East LA who never went out of their little neighborhood, bro. There's people who live in Los Angeles, California, who never went out of their little block because they're so afraid and they're so brainwashed. Wow. They're like, oh, I don't know that other city. I only stay where I'm from. And I'm like, bro, how much of a fucking sheep can you be, bro? Where you think that you own that shit and you think this is your place? Means that you're brainwashed, like you're fucked up in the head. And if you're like that, if you're Mexican and you think that you could only exist within a few blocks of your city and anywhere else, everybody's a fucking alien, then you're a fucking idiot, bro. You have to go venture out, do your own shit. Like, you gotta stop that brainwashed sheep slave mentality, because it's like, there's so much to explore, there's so much to do, and they want to keep you in that shit. They want to keep you afraid, and they want to keep you in that low mentality, bro. That's a straight up low mentality.
Yeah, and it's also good to have like a good friends, big brother type of figure, like Foo-ology, right? That tell you to go explore nature, go explore this spot, even if it's outside your house. I don't know where you guys live, where you guys watching it from, but we're based in OC and obviously California, and we're out here to. We have all the good stuff, right? But you also have to pay a negative price for that shit, man. But anyways, besides that other politician shit, but if you have a good friend, you have a good, like you're a big brother, hey, you know what? You guys gotta get out of your bubble. You could be by yourself. You don't want to be around anybody. You could hike on yourself. You could hike by yourself. You could be surfing by yourself, climbing some other shit, right? Go in nature. Nature is the pure element key to healing yourself. So when you do that, you're healing your soul. There's nothing pure and better when you're by yourself and you're in your mindset. You're meditating. You're right here by this hill, top of the ocean, top of the hill, watching the ocean view. Nothing better than quietness, because that's when your real and truth messages come in your mind, bro. And the moment these guys stop controlling your mindset, you start becoming a Foo-ology person, bro. Right there, the Foo-ology membership. Yeah, members only. Foo-ology shit, man.
It ain't for everybody, bro.
It ain't for anybody. Because there's some other shit. Because I know that Israel, not Israel, but these Jewish fucking devil people be circumcising kids, bro. Ooh. What do you think about that shit, bro?
Well, this is a hot topic for a lot of you guys that listen to this. I mean, circumcision, bro. So I think United States is like one of the countries that they just circumcise everybody, bro. Like, but the thing is, if you're Mexican, you're probably not going to be part of that group. Most likely you're not, because Mexicans deny that shit. Because if you actually look into what circumcision is, right? They strap a baby down by the arms and the legs, fresh newborn baby, with no anesthesia, because it's dangerous for the baby. And then they cut into the skin of something that's naturally born. You know,
wow.
If it's naturally born that way, why are you? It's like cutting your eyelid off, bro. It's like, it's ridiculous, bro. It's like, if you're born, they cut your eyelids off. Like, your eyes are gonna be fucked up, you know? Like,
fucking
so
asshole,
it's
bro.
like they strap a baby down and they cut their fucking dick up, right? And some of these kids get butchered. You know, some of these little babies, the doctor messes up and he fucks his dick up and he has to become a girl.
No, mames, dude.
They mess up so bad sometimes that the dick is so deformed.
Fucking piece of
that
shit.
they have to just give him hormones, make him into a girl, bro, because he's not gonna live a normal life. And this is the type of shit that they push onto the masses, and it's based in like stupid ideology and stupid it's just religious shit.
Yeah.
Like you're born naturally, you can clean yourself naturally, you can do natural shit. You don't have to butcher yourself and do all this bullshit, but
wow.
Anyways,
That's crazy,
it goes
bro.
back to this idea of a trauma at a young age, right?
Yeah.
So if you are a baby, right, and you have no memory besides pain at that young age, what do you think kind of mentality it creates in these young babies, bro? Like, there's some people who I know, maybe that's what creates this bad energy in the United States, bro. Because everybody's fucking their dicks chopped up when they're kids, man.
Wow.
It's like
that's crazy, bro.
It might create a trauma as a baby that you don't even know that's inside you, but it's inside you, bro. Like, if you're a baby and you have no anesthesia and they cut your shit up, you're not gonna fucking love anybody around you, because you're like, they gave me this pain right when I was born.
Oh.
You know, like a baby, they should give it to the mother, and the mother holds it, and they allow it to like feed and eat and like nurture it. But you strap it to a table and you cut it up, and it's like, that's a psychopath you just created, bro.
Yep.
So you create a culture of psychopaths, you cut them up, and you think we're gonna fucking all live peacefully and happily. You have a fucking bunch of psychopaths running around with their dicks chopped off and like angry about it, but they don't even know they're angry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so,
Michael Myers shit, bro.
Some Michael Myers psychopaths.
But at the same time, there's also too, like, I don't know what religion this is, but the moment you're born, they spank you hard so you can cry, bro. Why is that?
And for me, I don't think that's that crazy. It's like that for me. I think it's for them to take a breath.
Uh-huh.
They smack the baby so it could take a deep breath and they could start crying.
Yeah.
Right when it's born, if it's not crying, it's not breathing. So they smack it, and it's like it takes that
So
breath.
they could be like, yeah. So they could be like,
and then so maybe it's like a shock to the system. But
yeah.
the other shit, it's like it's already awake, it's already been alive.
Some other shit.
You don't have to cut it up at that point, bro. Like,
damn.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
crazy,
that's a
man.
different type of shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Cause yeah, a lot of that's for sure a trend. And I'm like, man, if you're Mexican too, and I don't know what other race they not be doing it, but I know it's really popular in America. The Israel people, it's hygienic, so it's like you're more you're cleaner, so you don't get infection, bacteria. That's what they say,
shit.
right? That's what they say. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you're born natural. Why are you gonna cut this shit when it's not natural, bro? You know?
And women is even worse, bro. For women, it's even worse. Women are born with an open, basically like a wound.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
How are you gonna say that's clean or not clean compared to a guy, bro? Like, it doesn't matter if you cut or you don't cut it. Like, women, so you're saying that you gotta stitch them up? You gotta stitch women up to make it more clean?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
So,
yeah. Hell yeah.
Nature is nature, bro. So it's like, it's not necessarily more or less clean. Women can't have that argument to say, oh, if you're uncut, you're unclean. That's like a ridiculous argument, because women are literally an open wound, bro. Almost. So like,
that's straight up facts right there, bro.
That's a dumb logic.
Yeah, it's like your faith, bro. It's like when you're born, I believe you already have your faith already born, bro. Like,
yeah.
It's like almost the Matrix cycle shit, bro. It's like what's written for you will never miss, and what's not written for you will never get you. You know?
Exactly.
So it's like all that bullshit. You have haters. You have all this other shit. If you're not meant to die that day, you're not gonna. It's already written for you, man. You know.
It's a fact, bro.
And I'm seeing a bunch of all these fools too. They be hating on this shit, bro. All these haters, they're never gonna progress in life, bro. They're never gonna progress in life because they're always absorbing that energy on just negative shit that's not even theirs, fool. It's like, bro, wake your ass up. Focus on yourself, and then that's when you're gonna grow bigger, bro. You're gonna be spiritually and a bigger person. Yeah, you're over here thinking you're a gangster, Webster gangster, commenting on like, man, I'm gonna get this fool on this shit. Man, that shit goes by quick, fool. When you're a fucking hater, you have no loyal people around you. People don't even want to fucking be around your ass because you have that negative energy. You're never gonna have loyal people, bro. So the moment you start opening up, start being a true friend, being honest, that's the moment that you're gonna fucking realize that your boy Jesus is real, bro. But that's what I gotta say on that, man, there.
That's true, man. That's 100% true.
But yeah,
and
bro.
I think, if you look at all these people nowadays, man, I mean, this culture's backwards. Even, I think in Mexico City, there's a saying, bro. There's a saying in Mexico City. I don't know if it's in all of Mexico, but I know for a fact that's what they say over there. It says, "El que no tranza no avanza." All right, so for a translation for you guys out here, man, it means that basically if you don't cheat the system, you won't get ahead.
Scam people
and you don't scam.
Yeah.
And I think that is actually pretty smart because Mexicans in the United States are getting scammed, right?
Yep.
And we have this pride of not being scammers. Like, we want to be honest people, we want to be true.
Damn.
But the system is taking the fuck up advantage out of you, bro. Woo. So you have to start scamming a little bit, bro. Scam these motherfuckers, man.
You gotta push back, bro.
Hey,
you know?
El que no tranza no avanza. And I think that saying comes from Mexico City because, like, my dad's from Mexico City, and I'll tell you this for a fact, bro. Mexico City got scammed by the Spaniards, man.
Oh.
Like, Cortez got invited into the Moctezuma's palace. He got invited into the palace, and guess the first thing he did? He took him prisoner. He was a scammer, bro. This guy took him prisoner in his own home when he had the opportunity to. He had no diplomacy. He had no politics. He had no morality. These people don't work off morality, bro. They make their own rules. So everybody listen to this, bro. Make your own fucking rules. There are no rules. All rules are man-made. Make your own fucking rules, bro. These are scammers you're dealing with. The elite, the religious leaders, they're scammers. Don't listen to their rules. Jesus Christ said himself, the kingdom of God is within you, bro. Luke, I think it's 17:21. The kingdom of God is within you. If the kingdom of God is within you, you make your own fucking rules, bro. So they all make their own rules and they lie to your dumb asses, right? So guess what? I'll tell you what, bro. I saw a movie called Napoleon. You heard the Napoleon movie?
Yeah.
So there's a movie called Napoleon.
With Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, the Juan Keister. So I saw that movie with Napoleon, right? And in this movie, bro, it shows you how these Europeans work, right? The European generals, they had binoculars and they had the whole view of the battleground. And they're like, I see this motherfucker, right? You seen that?
I seen that.
I'm looking at this motherfucker.
Yep.
And he's doing these movements. Like, sir, do you want me to shoot him? I have a clear line of sight. No, that's not how we. And then this guy, the general, Napoleon, he's like, that's not how we interact. That's not how we act. we have a certain amount of respect for each other, right?
Yeah.
When you're leadership, you have respect for the other leaders, right? For the politics. That's why politicians are all trash, because they all play the same game and they're all trash to each other. But they use the bodies of the innocent to make their way, right? So anyways,
yeah.
In this movie, it showed that exactly. He's like, no, we don't kill each other. I could shoot him right now with a sniper or with a cannonball, and we can be done with this, but we don't act like that. And in Mexico, they had the same diplomacy. They had the same strategy, right? The Aztecs, if you're in a battle, if I'm against another tribe, I'm the leader. I have my flag. I'm going ahead. I have my own armor, where you know that I'm the leader. The other leader's not going to attack you, bro, because there's a respect. Right?
Oh.
Guess what the Spanish did?
They attacked
the leader. The Spaniards,
wow,
the first thing they did.
No way.
The first thing they did.
That's crazy.
They said, everybody here, you see that fool wearing that leader hat? Kill him.
Oh my.
The second he was killed, their ranks were like, this is not how we act. Like, they got lost.
Oh.
And that's what they kept doing. So they come to where you're from, they break every rule you have, and they think that you're gonna start following their rules.
Oh.
So you guys have to start following your own rules. Make up your own fucking rules, because your life is within you. All right? And these motherfuckers are weasels, bro. They're straight up lied to you, and they rewrote the history books, man.
Damn, bro. That's crazy as hell, bro, because that's a straight up fact right there. Because, yeah, people out here, they're like, you have these plants like Jay-Z. I don't know if 50 Cent was involved, but you got Jay-Z, all these other rappers, whatever, that made it big. They cheated the system. So I think, from my opinion, they sold drugs, right? They sold drugs, and they started getting like 10, 20, 30,000, 100,000, and I'm like, you know what? They're gonna they're gonna launder the money, bro. So they're gonna make their own studio, and then they have the CIA working for them, bro. Like, hey, you know what? I see what you're doing. Sign with us, and that's the real contract right there, bro. When a CIA comes up to you and they tell you, I'm gonna do this deal with you, and you say you agree to it, that's when you know that you made it.
For real, huh?
That's when you know that if you don't follow these orders, you're gonna get a golden beeper from Israel saying that if you don't listen to you don't command to my band, bro. You like, and obey me. You're gonna get keys from, bro.
Exactly, and it's exactly how we talked about the way they speak. There's a famous quote by a guy named Manly P. Hall. He says, "The second man learns to read the language of symbols, a great veil would fall from the eyes of him." So basically, the second you learn how to read a symbol. What is a symbol? A symbol is an image or something that you look at, and when you look at it, the amount of information you get from it is more profound than any words I could tell you. You know? So think about it this way. A very simple way you could think about it, right? If I show you a picture of a cross, if you're a caveman, you probably will have no idea. But since you're a human being, then you will have it in your heart. You know what a cross means. You'll have the whole Bible in front of you. You have every movie you ever seen right in front of you, right when you see that picture of the cross, right? That's the power of a symbol. In one split second, you have all that information that smacks you in the face. Damn. That's the power of a symbol. So when you read a symbol, it injects your brain with shitload of information. So when you take a golden beeper and you give it to a politician, that's a symbol. He's saying, I have all this control over you. I can kill you whenever I want, because this beeper is a symbol of secret killing abilities. Because those beepers, they gave them out to the Palestinians, and those beepers blew up. So it's a symbol of power. It's a symbol of secrecy. It's a symbol of being able to take people out through secrecy.
You better respect me, or you know what's coming to you,
or
basically.
I'll blow your ass up, because I have this beeper that I get. They literally...
It's a symbol, bro, like they say you're talking about.
That beeper, if you guys don't know the story of the beeper, they gave out a bunch of beepers that were actually they worked as beepers, and they communicated with them. The Palestinians communicated, or whatever group, they communicated with them for years and years normally, and then at a certain point in time, they had triggered it, and those shits blew up.
Wow.
And they killed however many people. And it's like, it's just a reminder. It's like, hey, remind you that you should always be on your toes. You know, it's like a little bit of a reminder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. It's like when you go to a party and you bring a bottle, bro, to your homie and be like, hey, you know what? Be careful how much you drink, bro, because you already know how you...
Yeah, it's like that. It's like, hey,
be careful
if you know, you know.
Exactly,
but, but to the rest of the humans, they're like, oh, he's giving them a gift.
Yeah.
You know, to the idiots.
Exactly,
To the idiots, oh, he's giving them a nice trophy. But to the people who know, who see through the bullshit, they're like, oh, he's giving you a warning, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Straight up, right there, yeah.
That's another level of understanding.
Straight up, yeah.
That's reading symbols. So,
damn.
our podcast is actually very symbolic because we're Mexican dudes, right?
Yeah.
And
we're black.
Where are we doing the podcast, bro? We're doing it in the symbolic California location, bro. So this is like, if you know how to read symbols, you have to understand the power of symbolism.
Hey, you know what? That's crazy, bro, because today is December the 30th, right? The 30th, and it was sprinkling the whole morning, the whole day. It was sprinkling today, right? All of a sudden, we came to this location, bro, and it stopped sprinkling, bro. Why is that? Because when your boy Jesus sees that people be talking the truth right now, I'm gonna stop it for them, bro. That's what I believe too. It's also to your mindset. Your mindset is don't always be entwined, because when you're more focused on like the media, they control me. Nah, bro. If you think you're like a rebel, you think the opposite. You're reading all these books. Who controls this? Who controls that? You're in your own mindset, bro. And people think that you're crazy, but this is straight up facts right here. There's also like element things that you could point to the cloud and it's gonna disappear because you put crystals in this shit, right? There's a bunch of videos on this. You could you could YouTube it, right? There's a lot of things, bro, that this energy form of shit, whatever you think is gonna be your creation. And that's why it's like talking back on the television shit. You television, tell these people your vision and they're gonna follow your program. If you are like a rebel like us, like being, man, I ain't listening to nothing. I'm listening to myself, to what my gut, my spirit be listening to. It's gonna be the other way. So it's like now, it's not sprinkling, bruh. It hasn't even been sprinkling maybe like for 1 second, bro. And the clouds, look at the fucking view, bro. You got the sun over here, you got boats over here. Man, it just happened, bro.
The world blesses you when you relax, bro. When you relax,
straight up fact.
Your faith, it blesses you, bro, with luxury.
Yep.
Not just normal shit, with the luxuries, with the pleasures of life, bro.
Exactly. And it's like for haters too. Talking back again on the haters, fool. They're gonna hate on you. You got even your own, like say this, Jesus Christ, and we always said it in the past, fool. Jesus Christ had haters. They hate him, right? If someone hates Jesus Christ, what makes you think that you're not gonna have haters, bro?
Exactly.
Even your own family members are gonna hate on you. They're gonna hate on you, and you spot them out quick, right? If you're smart enough. That's why the Foo-ology podcast is here, so you guys can spot these rat people out, bro. These fucking bad people that are just like trying to hate on you. You spot them out with your energy. You spot them out like, man, what the fuck? Why is this fool hating on me? You see all that, and when you see all this, you see you see the both side, bad side and good side. You see the people are there for you, the people that respect you, the people that are always there for you no matter how bad of a person you are, quote unquote, right? But yet these haters, they're never gonna get anywhere, because when they hate on you, they bring that energy towards them, and they're never gonna have loyal people with them. Why? Because that energy just focus, and it grows on them, bro. You know, it's like bacteria shit. It's like cancer.
Yeah.
The more you hate, the more it's gonna grow on you, bro. And that's a straight up fact. And even all these politicians that rule these reptilians, whatever, they rule the earth, bro. Rule this planet. There's a cancer. There's always a good side and a bad side, bro. The good side is always gonna attack them, and you know what? One by one, they're all gonna disappear. Even to the good side, they're gonna disappear. But it's always gonna be a war battle against good and bad. But hopefully, we're out here, and we're out here too to speak the truth. And if you guys do podcasts and videos like this too, you want to look back and be like, if you have a nephew, you have a niece, or you have a baby that's 2 years old, you're gonna go back, they're gonna look at this video if it's still up, if this fucking whole planet's still, this earth's still alive, right? Like, without them all bombing this shit, you're gonna look back at your videos and you're gonna be like, man, you know what? I did this in favor of the people. Power to the people. That's what we're about. And to help anybody out. Girl, boy, whatever. Man, woman. We're here to help you guys. If you guys didn't have a big sister, a big brother, we're out here to waking you up. Go to nature, go do all this good stuff, right? And it's like, there's a comment, bro. There's 3 dudes out here in the hill talking about how good of a person they are, bro. But at the same time, bro, we're not saying we're perfect, bro, because nobody's perfect but the homie Jesus Christ, bro. The Lord. Nobody's perfect, bro. But yet, these haters out here think you're perfect, bro. Bro, we got some bad shit that we did, you know. And the good thing is that we were woke enough to understand what we did was wrong. Our consciousness is it's like, all right, we did that in the past, now we're doing good, fool. It's not like we're fucking killers and shit too, bro. But at the same time, it's like,
well, even then,
I think fucking saying some bullshit, bro.
Even then, I think they say anybody can still be redeemed at any point in time, bro. Like, as bad as you are, you think you are, if you genuinely are looking for that direction, I think everybody, we don't understand how long this whole shit has been, bro. Like, we don't understand even if we've lived multiple lives or this and that, you know. So who knows what's been done.
That's true, man.
So I think if you have a genuine passion in your heart to see something bigger than yourself, you'll probably find that in your life, bro. Like, and I think that's what they're all trying to tell you, bro. Like, have that feeling in your heart and look for that, and the world will respond to you. And I've had crazy moments in my life where I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe this is even real, bro. You know?
Yeah.
And it kind of keeps you on track. But that's a fact, true, right, bro. There, bro, what you said.
But we're gonna
close it off with the fucking probably the last topic. I want to talk about the Jake Paul shit with your boy.
What do you have to say about that? Bro. That's crazy, bro. Oh, so if you guys didn't know, it was yesterday, December 29th.
Yeah.
That Joshua
was in a car accident.
In
Nigeria.
Nigeria, yeah, there you go, Nigeria. And 2 of his best friends died, bro. 2 of them. Yet this fool last week, he made $90 million with this fag named Jake Paul, bro. And a lot of people like this fool. You know what? I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna say shit, because he helped these younger female boxers and male boxers get their bread, right? Take their purse, get 1 million, get whatever the hell you're gonna make, right? That's cool. I like that. I respect that. We respect that. But at the same time, it's like they're saying when this guy was boxing, and he would make these stupid faces, bro. Like, he'd be sticking his tongue out.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's a signal for that other fighter to stop pressuring him, to stop putting this pressure that you're going too hard on me. But this guy, Joshua, that Joshua guy, he didn't stop, bro. He wanted to take this guy to the ground, bro, and he did.
He went off
knocked
the
him
script,
out.
I gotta say, huh?
He went, Joshua, yeah, this guy went off the script, knocked his ass out, bro, broke his jaw, and I believe 2 places. I don't know what kind of jaw. Yeah.
Yeah, he broke his whole jaw. He broke his jaw, basically.
And that's what he gets because he thinks he's like, just because you bring money, bro, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be safe.
You know what? I kind of believe it though. I do believe that he went off script, bro.
Yeah.
I do believe it because
Joshua Tate, right?
Joshua, no. So that same weekend, bro. That same weekend, Joshua, Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul and Tate and the other fool, they all fought that weekend, right?
Yeah.
And guess what happened that weekend? Paul and Tate lost, right? The biggest, loudest mouths of the white boys, right? They lost. They have a humiliation ritual that weekend, right?
Oh.
And needless to say, Jake Paul somehow he's actually technically Jewish, and also Andrew Tate, his dad is in the CIA. So these guys are all deeply connected with this whole network of people. And then I would imagine that Anthony Joshua went off the script. If I had to assume, I would say,
put your bet on it.
Yeah, I would say he went off the script, and because Jake Paul is definitely an industry plant, and I would say with that whole thing with his friends, I don't know if it was a plan. I don't know what happened. Maybe some spiritual shit, karma shit. I don't know what kind of stuff they're working with, because there's a lot of stuff that they invoke, like demons, and you never know how they work, you know? So I would say I really have no clue about that, but it's just very fishy, the whole situation. But,
yeah, because the Logan Paul guy, his bigger brother, right?
Yeah.
He got criticized and he was getting almost like backlash for sure when he went to a funeral, bro. Or not a funeral, he went to a graveyard. And Japanese shit, right? And people like what he
went to a suicide forest in Japan, and he made fun of a dead body, basically.
Yeah, and he got like, from that, it seemed like he skyrocketed off and got more famous, bro. And I don't know how that shit works, but these fools probably know all this ritual, all this spiritual shit, bro. Because if you guys think we're crazy, it's a spiritual mindset, bro. It's like your spirit shit, bro.
Truth is crazier than fiction, you know?
Yeah, there you go, bro. And I know, and I feel like these guys know how to play the game because they've been alive for, not the Paul brothers, whatever the fuck, but the people that the people that rule this planet Earth, bro. They have noticed, and they know, they understand psychology. They know psychology, all this shit, bro. Sociology, I said it probably twice, but they know how people run this shit, bro. They're business people. They know how humans are. They know if you throw them this war, say black versus brown, brown versus white, they know that people are gonna get in a fight, and that's gonna get them distracted with them themselves, bro. And the moment that happens, they just be laughing in the back scene, be saying behind the curtains, be like, "We did a good job." Now you're gonna be able to go to Mars, because I know they have this other fucking bullshit, bro. Like, you're gonna get money is not no problem from, bro. I don't know what makes them happy. You're gonna get like 20 babies for you, bro. I don't know, bro. 20 little newborns. You're gonna suck their blood, and you're gonna live 2,000 years more. I don't know how these fools are, bro, but some shit like that, right?
Maybe so, huh?
But that's what we think about that, bro.
So I'll leave you guys off with this, man. The last final point. There's a guy named Sabbatai Sevi that you guys should look into, and he's basically the inverse of Jesus Christ. So if Jesus Christ is like we talked about, the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
If Jesus Christ is the good, Sabbatai Sevi is the dark side, and they are both part of the Jewish community, historically speaking. And I think these are two figures that you should look into, because they both tell you a lot about what's going on in the world, but you have to transcend both of them. And what I'm saying is this, we're going into the New Year's. We're doing the New Year's shit. What do you think about all this fasting shit, man? What?
Oh yeah,
hit a good fast.
Hell yeah, bro. So yeah, for everybody that's listening, and you're still at this point, thank you guys for being loyal ass followers, subscribers, and just hearing our stuff, right? And we appreciate you guys so much. And if you haven't, please send this to your good ass friends. Subscribe, comment, and like our shit. But for this fasting thing, I think for everybody, all you guys, I think you guys should definitely try this, because even if you're not Catholic, whatever, Catholic people have this thing, right? You give up meat on a Friday. It's called Good Friday. It's called Good Friday because the homie we're talking about, Jesus Christ, was killed on a Friday, bro. And he sacrificed a lot for us. So it's not more of a mental thing of like, just, all right, I'm gonna sacrifice not eating meat for just one day, right? It's more of like, you have more mindset of a control of your body. Like people are gonna feed you all this bullshit, and you're gonna just like, you have a shield. This shit's not gonna get you like other people. And when you're with the Mexican people, bro, like there's this video I just saw, bro. It's like Univision, channel 34. They've been feeding this fucking channel to our Mexican people for I don't even know how long, maybe more than a decade, right? Saying that there's these cartels. Oh, you gotta go over here to Trump is all this shit, and then this other bullshit, right? They feed you so much shit, negative shit, that you don't even know what to believe anymore. But these guys have been making so much money off this. Univision is the channel, right? They've been making so much money, and they know so much fear that people, the boomers, they think otherwise. So if I'm over here trying to wake these fools up, they're like, no, I'm with this guy, you know. It's like back and forth shit, bro. And the beauty of this is like, we're waking up, bro. Our generation and the younger generation, they're waking up, and they're starting to see all this bullshit, which I love, because I love to see better not than bigger, quote unquote, higher, famous, more people that have money lose than an underdog, bro. It's always about an underdog, because they're the ones that are always keeping it real, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
So the fasting thing, that was a long sketch on that shit, bro. But the fasting thing is like, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that fasting thing, right? So I'm gonna do another no alcohol for 1 month. I did that a couple of months ago, and it was on my favorite month. But man, that's just nothing after I do that. But it's like, you go, the first thing is no alcohol for a month. If you like to smoke, no smoking for a month. And try this, just a little beginning, right? 3 days, it could be 2 days. We're back again, but we're gonna end it off. It's getting a little...
our memory's dying, our battery's dying, a little technical difficulties, shit.
It's all good though, it's all good. But thank you guys for subscribing, commenting, and sharing everything. We love the support, and we're gonna keep on going, and it's gonna be almost, in 2 months, it's gonna be the mark that we've been going for a whole year. Consistently, and we're gonna keep on doing it, because we see your comments and your feedback, and I know you guys want to hear more of us, but I ain't got nothing else to say. But what do you gotta say, bro?
Well, just today is the day before New Year's Eve, so we'll just say Happy New Year's to you guys.
See you next year.
There you go.
We'll see you next year, 2026, man.
Yeah, we'll see you next
Peace.
year. Have a good one, bro.